Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Thanks for tuning in. I just did a pre-shuffle for you, so let's get into the cards and see what we have. This is for all placements of Libra, and this is going to be a money, career, finances, abundance, resources meaning reading. Wow, we just had a flipper here. So the flipper is flexibility. This bat literally flew right out of the deck. So this is about maybe not seeing everything yet, but tuning in other ways could be helpful. So we're going to get into all of what this means. So again, this is a reading about, incoming blessings and opportunities. It could have to do with your career, finances, abundance. Please remember, I am not a financial planner, advisor, etc. I'm here to do a tarot reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest respectfully. You have free will, final say. You know best, and you have innovation. The gears are turning. I'm definitely getting Wheel of Fortune vibes here, and that came out in a pre-shuffle when I shuffled the tarot cards for you. This is about you maybe coming up with new strategies. Old ways are outdated. This is about inventing, creating, testing ideas. It's okay to experiment. But I'm also getting that, there are some changes coming in, and to remind yourself that, the old saying, this too shall pass, that everything is temporary. Enjoy the good fully. And when you're experiencing the not so good, remember it's going to pass at some point. And cards are all over the place here. Two just fell on the floor. You have perspective and passage. So maybe it's a right to passage. Maybe it's like how you're looking at things. This could have to do with your independence. This could have to do certainly with where you want to go. Travel could be indicated here in any area of your life. And this is about your current situation being sort of a means to the end, but this is about you not settling. So this is about, if you can't leave a situation right now, maybe we can change our perspectives on things. That way you could see everything in a new light. All right, that could help you get where you want to be. It's also about sort of, although there could be some uncertainties, enjoy the journey, as you go and get what you can from it. Way too many cards fell out, but I will take the top one if I can get my fingers on it. Here we go. Wealth. All right, some lovely gold bars there. All right, now these could be representative of these gold bars could be good health. It doesn't have to just be money and gold and riches and all that. So this is about you working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life, whatever that is for you. Okay, this is about investing in yourself and looking into long-term career planning. Let's see now. I want to go ahead and get some tarot cards. All right. Whoa. Again, a lot of things coming out. You're telling me something about you being extra magnetic at this time. Extra magnetic. Okay, what else? What do we have here? Driving factors. What's the driving factor? I feel as though some of you are assessing your resources, sort of Seven of Pentacles energy, and deciding where you need to put your efforts. Because I'm getting something about not wanting to waste resources here. Ace of Wands. Ooh. The Moira Rose's Garden. 4, 8, 5, 6 are the numbers on here. So maybe those numbers mean something to you. Maybe you're 48 or 56 or 85 or something. But the Ace of Wands here is some inspiration coming in. This is about being misunderstood too. There's something here about there could actually be a mistake that was made on a document, or in this case, Moira Rose's Garden. It was supposed to read the Moira Rose Garden or Moira Rose's Garden. Instead, it reads the Moira's Roses Garden with 2 apostrophes. So there's clearly a mistake here. This is about being able to laugh at those mistakes, take them in stride even. That's where that flexibility comes in. And maybe using humor to your advantage, to help see your way through a situation here, because bats can't see necessarily with their eyes very clearly or at all. I'm not sure, because it depends on the bat. But using other ways to get yourself through. All right. Whoa, hey now. All right. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, getting yourself through this. Wow. Look at that. All these cards came out. I had no idea. You have the Hanged Man, the 7 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, Moira's all upset about how they got her plaque wrong, her little stone there. No, she could be upset about anything. All right, so Oh, wow. This is about sharing the load with other people. Like, if you have support or not, that could be a question of who's supporting you through your difficult times. You may be asked to support someone else through their difficult times. Now, remember that Ace of Wands, though, there is that inspiration. It's kind of like no matter what happens, not letting anything knock you down here, but you are getting something. It's tied into this like support or lack thereof. Even you have the Seven of Wands, and again, you have the Hanged Man here. So this is about both actually are suspended in air. So right now you could feel as though there's just a big pause here and you're having to remain flexible. And again, it's like changing your perspective. So change the way you look at something, even though you can't necessarily leave it right now or get out of it. Like, how can you move on and move forward, not with all necessarily the information that you totally need for the entire next step or next voyage or whatever. Get the higher perspective. It's about putting things into perspective too, about where you used to be and this new version of you coming in here that you're developing. All right, with that Ace of Wands. So remember how far you've come is what I'm hearing. And they're telling me here, yeah, things could be at a bit of a standstill right now, and that can be scary. Not knowing. It's the not knowing that gets us in trouble for some things, okay? And I'm actually seeing some pentacles of sorts even on David's shirt here. All right, so the Hanged Man, perspective, right? Just kind of hanging out. But look at this person might just be hanging out, but boy, do they know how to hang out, right? Look at it with a great shape this person's in, right? I mean, they've really put in the hard work. So all that hard work you've put in, it's not all for nothing. Okay. That's, you know, this progress you've made is still the progress you've made. And the education you have is still that. Your wisdom is still with you. All right. So it's like remembering that as you're having to be flexible and see yourself through these challenges, or, you know, just it's saying hang in there like a bat would hang, like the hangman hangs, like the Seven of Wands here is in kind of suspended in this, you know, scary place. What do we have for innovation here? Let's see what we have. Another main message here coming in for this reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all of it. Three of Wands. Some of you, okay, this is about kind of almost surprising yourself here. Again, it's working on, but there's just a surprise here with this, because I think you may be surprised at where this takes you. Some of you are going to be surprised at where this takes you. It could take you, I'm hearing right now, back to your home state, or it could take you just somewhere totally different here. But the idea is that things are still up in the air. It's kind of limitless here. How high you can go is still, it's up in the air. I mean, you're only as small as the limits you set on yourself is what I'm hearing. All right. That's your limitation right there. You limiting yourself, but some things we don't have control. And, you know, I admit there are certainly outside forces that factor in, but it's about how we're seeing this. But this is reminding me so much, the innovation card here with the Three of Wands, of the Magician card, and just how I think you'll be surprised. You could find a resource in an unexpected place. You could suddenly have an investor or something, and that doesn't have to just mean money. You could suddenly have, you know, a partner in some way come in, or just help support. But this is about you coming up with new ideas and not being afraid to experiment. You have the Empress, yes, and there's the Empress, and she's expecting here, and she's quite happy about it. So she's expecting good things, and that's another message here. Expect good things. You know, when you're trying to come up with new strategies, keep your plans in motion. You know, some old ways could be outdated, right? We can't grow something really new, and we can't grow this new life if we have, you know, if we're stuck, right? If we're if we're not willing to maybe nurture some of our ideas to completion, right? And it's the Empress would, and birth them. And this is about you staying connected to resources and staying connected to what makes you feel most alive. Tune into happiness, tune into good health, and tune into strong relationships if you can, so that you can get a clearer perspective and that you can see that you're more than just the darkness that's happening right now for some of you. All right. You're beyond that. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, that's because some of you are in your head a lot. And I get it. I end up there quite often myself, but the Nine of Swords isn't going to solve anything. That Nine of Swords is not like, oh, I'm hanging out reflecting. No. There are other cards in the deck for that. The Nine of Swords is not one of them. The Nine of Swords is like, why are you torturing yourself? So they're telling me right now, and again, I'm not a financial advisor or anything of that sort, no sort of professional claims here, all right? But they're telling me, pick an idea and go with it. Like, just, you've got to pick something now. Now's the time to pick something and go for it. Look at that. Like I said, go for it. Move forward with something, because inaction is, in a way, inaction, that's a decision. So not making a decision is also a decision. So choosing not to move forward, choosing not to try something new, that's a decision. So, is that your decision? Is that the one you're comfortable with? I'm guessing no, because of this Nine of Swords. And so the Wheel of Fortune here, it's a 10. And this is about, okay, like I remember when I said innovation, I said I'm getting Wheel of Fortune vibes. Well, here it is. The Wheel of Fortune is clarifying this innovation card. So it's about moving forward in new ways. There's a new way here. There's something new coming in for you. Again, that Ace of Wands. Wouldn't be surprised if you had another ace come in. And I always think of like new life and stuff with the Empress card. Now with Passage, your current situation kind of being a means to an end, and sort of, kind of like making the most of it and trying to enjoy the ride, right? Even though you're not loving the exact stop you're on, maybe. But let's see. How do we get those wheels of motion to turn again? Are the wheels of fortune in motion? Four of Wands. Remember all your achievements, how far you've come. That cannot be taken from you. It can't be taken from you. This is about you using your voice too, and remembering that's the 1111 card, okay? Trusting in divine timing. I just saw 12:21 on the clock too. So I am getting that something may not be a perfect match for you, but it could definitely move you in the direction you want to go. All right. But you have to tune into your higher wisdom. Ace of Pentacles, I said you get another ace, and there it is. There's your opportunity here. All right. So whatever path you're on right now, though it's not exactly the one you want to be on, it could lead you where you want to go. For a lot of you, it's entrepreneurship. For some of you, it's apothecary, it's candles, it's lotions and potions and whatever else. Okay. Page of Wands in reverse here. Now, this can be that some of you receive sort of a message that isn't that inspiring. It's a message that, it just throws a wrench in your plans, or that kind of attempts to take your focus off what you're really, off your victory, off your celebration, off your achievements, off your success. Someone or something could be coming in that just kind of tries to pluck at your heartstrings even. So just be aware of that. And Three of Swords. Yeah. Somebody may want a new start with you. This Three of Swords is in reverse. And I'm getting that rejection was protection. It's something you may have heard before. So sometimes the rejection is redirection and protection, right? I don't know the original person who said it, but lots of other people have said it since, and now I'm saying it to you. Just be mindful of situations or people that hurt in the past. Be mindful they could try to come back. They may want to come to see you. They may suggest you go away together. They could want a fresh start. So that could be something. But it's like, keep your eyes on the prize here. You've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands upright. This Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Swords in reverse coming in. I'm not too worried about that, because in the upright, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, and that's your victory success. I'm getting that it's time to let go of outdated ways of other people even, and all that, because that could just keep you in sort of suspension mode, like just kind of like it could affect your gifts. It could affect your blessings coming in. So we want to be really careful about what kind of energies we're around right now. Let's get into this perspective card. Perspective. So changing the way you look at things, maybe seeing things in a brand new light, that could help you get where you want to be. We're going to take this one. Oh, wow. Yeah. The Lovers. Oh my gosh. The Strength card. Look at that. And one more from the top. You have the Seven of Swords and it's in reverse. And one more. This one's sticking out. So we'll go with it. And it's the Eight of Swords. All right. So with the perspective, again, it's, and what's interesting is like two of these cards, the Seven and Eight of Swords, really could have come out in reverse or upright. They're kind of sideways. So it's a matter of how you look at things. All right. And oh yeah, there's something about how this person's perceiving things. Someone may be perceiving you wrong, and like almost intentionally, like they're trying not to like it, like something you're doing or whatever. It's like very critical energy. And this one too, very critical energy. It's kind of like, get out of here. Are you serious? And remember, you had that Nine of Swords. I get that someone that either you have something you're trying to break free from, or someone, or like the things they said or did, you're still trying to kind of break free from. And that could be affecting your abundance and your blessings coming in some way. So this is about things in a brand new light, a light of alignment. Let's look at this happy relationship. They actually end up getting married, these two. So that's David and Patrick. So the Lovers alignment, you have Moira here on stage right where she wants to be. This is the best version of herself. She's like got one of her favorite wigs on. It makes her, she's more vital. She's happy. She has her eyes on the prize here. So the 6 and the 8. Okay. So this is about 86ing what's not serving you anymore. And 86ing, I don't know if you're familiar, if you've ever worked in a restaurant, when we're out of something, it's 86ed. All right. So it's cut out. It's done. It's gone. All right. So maybe you connect with 1986 and or nine. No, it's 1986. And or because I also have I don't have to explain every little reason why necessarily, but the point is that the past is not going to set you free. You already set yourself free from your past. That's why it's your past. It's done. All right. So it can sometimes come in to try to ask us, hey, have you learned your lesson? Hey, it's me, the past. It's me, your past. It's your ex. It's your last employer where you felt like you're, terrible every time you pulled in the parking lot or something. Have you learned your lesson? Or are you strong enough to resist this temptation? Are you strong enough to resist this old pattern, this old thought pattern, this old programming that did not align? Are you ready to step into what does align, your true match? Even if it's outside of the norm, even if it's different than what others are expecting, it's like it's again getting that higher perspective, and that strength it takes sometimes to follow your dreams. That's what you're encouraged to do, not fear what could be on the other side of something brighter, of something that maybe you haven't done before, right? Because what if it's really great? So it's kind of changing our thinking from the, oh, what if this goes wrong, to what if this goes right? What if it's better than you even imagined? And I say that because then you have this Wealth card. All right. You have this Wealth card here. And this is, again, I'm getting like sky's the limit, magician energy. Like, you might not see how you're going to get there yet, but that doesn't mean you should give up on it. All right. Some of you wanting to maybe give up right now. You're ready to just forget it, stop what you're doing, and focus on something else. And maybe that's the right thing for you. Maybe that's the right thing to do. But the energy I'm getting right now is like, yeah, maybe give it another try. All right. So this is about, investing in yourself. Continue to invest in yourself. You have two cards coming out. Oh, the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. They totally invest in themselves. Look at that. And then you have this this energy too with these cards of like, again, this person, like he's wearing whatever he wants, right? He's not afraid to stand out, okay? Speak his or her truth, right? Speak their truth, stand out if they need to, stand strong, tap into their own higher guidance. Here we have this deer in the background. Have compassion for oneself and one's own journey, how far you've come. I mean, I'm hearing like, looks like you made it, you know, and it looks like you've made it. And this is about look at how victorious he's got. The his laurel here is completely lit up, right? Totally lit up. You've got the lightning bolts here. There's been some towers, sure. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take those lightning bolts and I'm going to make a sweater. That's what they did. They're almost wearing those towers as badges. This King of Wands has been through a lot of towers, but guess what? Look at the posture now. Look at this. Beaming, totally beaming. And it all started when they decided to get that new perspective, make the changes they needed to. And, you know, even though something may have seemed unclear or, you know, uncertain, they still never lost sight of how strong they are, how far they've come, and the alignment that it took, and the well, there was a little bit of angelic support too. I'm getting like, you know, turn to your higher guides because they're there too. But it was also resisting going back into old thought patterns. It was accepting the fact that sometimes we have to, in order to go in a new direction, we have to steer that wheel ourselves into that direction where we want to go, getting that new perspective, and you know, not being afraid to laugh at things like, you know, they got her stone wrong, you know. I mean, it's like, but it doesn't matter. She still has a garden. It may not be exactly perfect as what she envisioned. You know, maybe it's better. Now it's much more memorable because people are going to take pictures of that and laugh about it. And because it has, you know, a couple extra apostrophes. And we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Look at that. Loving the ride. All right. He's loving the ride here. Loving that journey. Just like with that passage card we have, right? And yeah, you know, for some of you, playing it safe is the way to go, you know, and being conservative, and that's the way to go, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's only if like if what truly aligns with you is playing it safe, right? There's nothing wrong with playing it safe. I'm not saying that. That's just like the way of life, right? For some people, you know, for whatever reason, we don't want to take big chances, and I have nothing against that. You need to do what's best for you. You need to do what's best for you so that you can sleep at night and you're not stuck in that Nine of Swords energy. They're also telling me too, we haven't abandoned you. If you've been calling and your prayers have not been answered, you have not been abandoned. You know, for each of you, I can't answer why certain things are, but I can get some angel messages for you here in a minute. These cards are all over the place. This one we want. Three of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. That is that lack of collaboration. And I'm getting some of you are actually not maybe tuning into your spirituality or leaning into it as much as you could be. You might be more, you might find satisfaction in, because I'm getting Nine of Cups, you might find that satisfaction, that wish fulfillment if you do maybe decide to collaborate. Maybe some of you though, you realize you got to be alone. You're a loner here, because I am getting kind of this solo energy. So maybe going out on your own is the way to go. All right, what else do we have? Putting your skills to good use, I'm getting too. Okay, and Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this isn't, we don't want to be going back to the past. And for some of you, it's drinking too. That's just what's coming through on the card. Or it's not wanting to face certain realities and truths. In order to move forward, we have to face those, whatever the Six of Cups is. They're focusing on the rug. They're telling me to focus on the rug and what's under the rug. Don't be afraid to take that rug and shake it all out, right? Shake it out, get the dust everywhere. Who cares? You can clean it off. But it's important to look under the rug. Look behind the curtain, right? What's under there? What could be possibly holding you back? Maybe you want to do some digging. You have the Chariot card. See what I mean? And look, the Chariot, you know, wearing the angel wings here. That's how we're going to move forward. How are we going to move forward? By letting go of those situations and the people and things that are holding us back, those old programmed thought patterns, false beliefs that people have told us that they feel about us, that then become our beliefs about ourselves that are actually wrong. So getting rid of things like that, right? And when we're faced with something, it's really facing the feelings here and not looking for ways to mask it. Okay, that could be for one person, and I'm just delivering the energy. This is the messages. I'm doing it in the best way I know how. Okay, so for some, it's do not go back to previous bad habits. Take good care of yourself. And that's how we're going to move forward here with the Chariot. I love seeing us start the tarot cards with the Ace of Wands, and our final tarot card is the Chariot. We're going to get other cards too right now, but we have the Chariot. And maybe you don't know how to steer the ship quite yet, or how to, maybe you don't exactly know how to drive a manual, So but you can learn, right? Especially if you're willing to like allow some sort of support from the angelic realm, and if you're wanting to tap in your intuition. This is Cancerian energy here. So I haven't said, but we have Gemini, we have Leo, we have Cancerian energy, we have let's see what else here. Any other Libra energy, Taurus energy. Yeah, just there's a lot. Lots and lots. Okay, let's get some divine direction messages here. Divine direction. Whoa, I can't even, okay, so support came out on top, and then I also saw a mask. So is there support in plain sight that you're not seeing? Is there? I don't know. Or is someone pretending they offer support wearing a mask? So different messages. And then illuminate, whatever it is, you're going to get to the bottom of it. Okay, so I love seeing this illuminate, because we had the Strength card, and we have the Chariot card, and we also have the Lovers, where there's like light overhead, and then that King of Wands was all lit up. So support here, this is about someone entering your life to help you. They're the ones who could shed some light on a situation, right? So this is someone who has potential to become someone significant in your life coming in. All right. Someone who's going to come in and maybe build you up and tell you how wonderful you are. People are drawn to your energy. All right. They're drawn to who you are. And this is about the spotlight shining on you as a way for you to reach the top. Some of us, we need the support. It's okay to admit that. You don't have to do everything on your own, and support can come in many different forms. It doesn't have to just be money. It doesn't have to be, love, partnership. It can be lots of different things. It could be someone helping you out with, your website, or it could be someone who goes for walks with you. You just someone, like a walking partner in your neighborhood or something. I know that's random, but hey, it can also be your animals, or it could be you leaning into your higher wisdom, your calling, your angels, calling upon your guides. So this is winter here. Old man of winter, or old man of time, no, old man of winter. So this is what you were desiring. It will manifest. It's saying in the winter months. So it could also signify, a time of solitude, survival, quiet reflection. It could be a time where right now you're feeling sort of Five of Pentacles kind of out there on your own. It could be that. Frozen, right? You could feel as though something's not moving forward. It's bringing me back to this beginning of the reading now. So this could, but this is about stagnation will pass. Use it as a vehicle. Use that stagnation as your chariot. All right. This is a chariot for self-development, an increase in power. All right. Planning. Use the time for planning. Divine portal is opening here. There's a divine portal opening for you. All right. So this is about getting ready to awaken your connection to the spirit realm. Divine force is helping you transform your life. All right. And I want to get a like why, or any other angel messages here that need to come out. Now in your weekly readings, I do pull cards specific to career and all that. But I don't go into it at length like this. You have finding your balance, rebalance your body, mind, and spirit. Yeah. Big thing here is like making sure that you're in alignment with everything. All aspects of your life are aligned, just like Kitty here, right? So what else? Things are about to be shaken up. Like I said, that rug, don't be afraid to shake up that rug. If things get everywhere, dust get everywhere, it might not be as bad as you thought, honestly. A new way of life will begin. Brighter days are ahead. And you have rise above any negative thoughts or actions, keeping your vibrations high. Keep your vibrations high. All right. This can also, you can also be a bigger person and walk away, they're saying too. By the way, this is a deck by Nadine Swagger. And like two ships in the night, a chance encounter will occur with the one you love. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. Okay. I actually just got, it could be a dog, okay, or a cat or somebody, you know. And ancient wisdom, learn from the old ways. We don't have to reinvent the wheel every time we do something. You can find healing and enlightenment. This is about a new perspective, being born from that and breaking the bonds that bind you here. So you could be wrapped up in a codependent situation or the past or something. We've got to shake that free. You can manifest great changes once you do. So this is looking beyond the daily grind. This is seeing what you truly desire and making it yours. I want to see, are there any blocks here? Any money blocks here? Go into another Maruka X deck. Many money blocks. All right, the next reading I do for you here, Libra, is going to be a Halloween one. And it'll just be kind of Halloween themed. I'll use Halloween decks. And we'll see what comes in. That's that. That'll be on Thursday. Love life. So this could be a block. This could be something interfering with the abundance right now. It could be you thinking you can't have it all. I can't possibly have a happy relationship and a nice home and a job I love. But could be somehow your love life is causing you to get sidetracked or off balance. Again, that person in the past may be trying to come in and, you know, get you off. Well, I say knock you off your rocker, rock your boat, and not in the best way. So this is about seeking a better balance between your work life and your love life. Take time to make yourself a priority and realize you don't have to sacrifice your success to have love. And ignoring little details, right? We want to make sure when we're placing our order to the universe, we're really clear, okay? Or you could end up with two apostrophes that shouldn't be there, okay? All right, so this is appreciating details. Yeah, because the little details that we ignore could make a huge difference, right? And this is about using the small stuff to your advantage. Well, everyone else maybe ignores it because the small stuff, the hidden, the extra, that's what's going to separate you from everybody else and get you ahead in the future, right? Attention to detail is a must right now. And one more. Blocked root chakra. Okay, so your first chakra there, your base chakra, your root chakra, connecting you to your stability, your place in the world, your family, your roots. You know, this is about maybe feeling pessimistic, not being able to focus, a lack of ambition and purpose. Maybe when you're not aligned to what it is that makes you feel connected to the world, to your life. So this is unblocking your first chakra. So to heal your root chakra, there are lots of ways, but you could try crystals, you could connect with the earth, find time to exercise, and that could all help you feel secure in your choices and help reignite love and excitement for life. Let's get one more. Scarcity mindset. So we need to get rid of that scarcity mindset here. And this is about scarcity mindset can make it difficult to move forward and achieve your goals. So focus on abundance. Don't focus on what you don't have or what you don't want. Focus on what you do want, what you do have, to bring in more, right? And to bring in more to be grateful for. So practice feeling grateful. This is going to put you in a more positive state of mind. That's going to allow you to see more opportunities that are all around you. And I keep getting a lot of threes. So three. All right, lots of threes. And let's get some money, bank, job cards here. See what kind of opportunities might be coming your way or otherwise. So this kind of tells us sort of like about events maybe. If you enjoy this reading, please do like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. That's all free. Or consider memberships. I'm open to memberships as well. You have right direction and unexpected expenses. Okay, so you're heading in the right direction, but you still want to be smart. Okay, it's like we can be a dreamer, but also be smart about it. Okay, so you can go after your passion, follow your truth, follow your heart, but also be smart about it and have a plan and plan for things that could come in that you don't expect. Maybe as you're trying to pursue your dream, you realize, oh, I really need to upgrade this equipment I have, or I need to do this or that. So make sure you have some money put away for that. They're also telling me about health right now. So just make sure that if you were to get ill, you could afford to take a little time off. They're telling me that. Now, if you're not ill, don't worry about it. But they're saying that as an example because they're showing this sort of doctor's stethoscope here. And it could also be about, also they're telling me like make sure you have a good pulse on all aspects of like your business and your finances, and that there aren't any sort of hidden costs that you're forgetting about, like subscriptions or something, or yeah. Okay. And huge decisions, and which one's going to be right for you? Well, there are a lot of opportunities coming up, and you do have to make some big decisions here. And right now I'm seeing 6 opportunities, 7. All right. And then I'm also getting something about 5 or 6 weeks here. And then there's selling. So some of you may be wondering what sort of things you can sell. You may be trying to sell an idea. And again, someone could be trying to sell you an idea. So be very mindful of that and think for yourselves. And you have benefits here. So employee benefits. You may be trying to recruit people to work for you, or someone may be trying to recruit you, or maybe you've decided you will no longer work for a place that does not offer good benefits. What else do we have? You have background checks. So some of you may be going into something sort of legal, or working with children, or medical, or something where you're going to need a background check. There are lots of jobs that require background checks. So it could be that you're just, some of you even, I'm getting like internship, and then you have, new assets. Okay, so some of you could be getting a new vehicle, or a new way to move forward, or money so that you can move forward, or other resources to help you move forward. That could be what they mean by new assets. I'm just getting something about like old behaviors block new assets. That's what they're telling me. So making sure that you want higher vibration, you want to bring better things into your life. They're saying keep your vibration high and be willing to change. So they're telling you. All right, I'd like to get you an animal oracle. I want to get you an African Goddess Rising card first, though, okay? We'll get one of these. African Goddess Rising. Let's see. Whoa, that one flew out. All righty. So we have, this is the Sachi. Oh, and okay. So this is about grounding. Okay, card 3, you could resonate with the number 3. So this card actually, Sachi, is actually about planting yourself firmly and rooting yourself into, your plans, your goals, your desires, really just feeling rooted. Again, you had that blocked root chakra here. And so this is, again, telling us the same kind of colors too, the sort of reddish, brownish colors, red, brown, gold, black. Those can all be root chakra kind of colors. All right. So this is about your energy could be unsteady. All right. So make sure you're breathing, getting centered, coming into the present, saying out loud, I'm here. I'm here. My thoughts are clear. All right. So this is about disconnecting from, the trauma, the stress, the worry. This is grounding, keeping you present. One easy way to do that is through breath work. All right. So when you feel unsettled, come back to your breath. And meditation can come in many forms, by the way. I don't sit and meditate necessarily. I mean, I do other things, though. I do a lot of the things I do, I'm in sort of a meditative state because I'm present. I'm focused on what I'm doing, like, say, walking. I'm tuned into the way my feet touch the ground, the wind I feel on my face, the air I'm breathing into my lungs, if there's that crispness to it, especially, in the fall and winter and things. So I'm really kind of, I'm connecting there. It could be also just tapping into something you love, like your music or your writing or baking or even, gardening, whatever it is that helps you feel happy and connected and like you're tuning into your true self, and or while also connecting with the earth or other resources that come from the earth. Food comes from the earth. Maybe you're, when you're eating, you're meditating. It's a meditative practice, and you're really focusing on, the sensations when you're eating something and how it hits your tongue and all that. There's so many different ways that you can meditate and make anything mindful. Basically, mindfulness is more than just meditation, and vice versa. Okay, so you know, even like clapping, other things, you know, have you ever heard of tapping? Maybe you've considered tapping, not just tap dancing, but the emotional freedom technique, EFT. Yeah, EFT, I think. Yeah. Just trying to think of my acronyms. Sometimes I mix them up. But anyway, you could be doing that. All right. It kind of taps you, or, you know, by you tapping different points on your body a certain way, you know, you're kind of rebalancing things in certain ways and really bringing yourself back to present, back to your body. So there's that. But just also make sure that you're doing what's best for you. Okay. And that's one thing that Sachi talks about. Okay. And this is about your body being your mind being your body, they're all yours. Okay. So you have your own thoughts. It's your body. It's your mind. It's your say. It's your heart. It's your truth. It's your story. Be rooted in your own truth. Whatever truth is for you, that's where you want to be. That's where you're going to feel most whole. Think of the Lover's card. What's in alignment to you? Not just love for people, but what do you truly love? What keeps you strong and healthy and connected and vibrant? What gives you life? Okay, so create healthy boundaries too. All right, not letting anybody else, you know, um, prohibit your growth. Right. So yeah, that's what we have here for Sachi. And I'm trying to remember. I think Sachi is. I'm trying to think which one. I think she's the goddess of grounding. It's like she's a South African goddess. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. All right. I think it's a girl who deserved better. Basically, is the long and short of it. The goddess of grounding, and again, just personal power too. You know, a lot of personal power coming in with that. You'll notice, like I said, all those colors, the red, the gold, the orange, those are your three lower chakras, you know, your sacral, your root, your sacral, and your solar. And that is about your determination, your will. What do you really connect to? Because when you connect to what you really connect to and you hook into that, there's where your power lies. That's where you're your own empress too. That reminds me of the Empress card. And what do you know? Same similar colors. Well, it's kind of similar, right? Orangey, red, yellow, right? All right. And you'll notice they're both wearing sort of a band, almost like a laurel on their head, crown in some way. All right. So let me see what else. Let's get, yeah, like I said, let's get an animal card. We'll get you a numbers card too. So let's get a Stacey DeMarco Divine Animals card. What do we have here? Red Fox. Oh, strategy. Tune in to your own abilities here. Connect. This is about you connecting to your higher self. And you'll notice the red on there. Red Fox. Root chakra again coming in. Red Fox strategy. Magic too with Fox. And look at this. Look what I just noticed, Libra. Here's your number, 333. 3 on this Fox card. I don't know if you can see that, but it is a 3. Maybe hard to see. Yeah, it's very hard to see actually. But it is a 3. The Empress is 3. And our African goddess here is also 3. So the number 3 coming in strong for you. All right. Let's look in our angel number book about 3, just the number 3. This is the book I'm using by Kyle Gray. So 3 in Kyle Gray's book here is you're on the road to growth and expansion. The path is unfolding with perfect timing, and you have the 1111 Four of Wands card. So you have 1111 and 333 coming into your reading loud and clear. And I want to get a one more card for you, Libra, and it's from the High Vibe deck. Okay, we had some messages from angels. We had African Goddess card. We have Had quite a few. The animals came in, numbers. Oh, all right. So we have 2. No news and 4 hard times. So this is the high vibe deck. And so let's see what these messages are. These are going to help us keep our vibration high, raise our vibration. So having a hard time with a situation, imagine that person, people, or event being surrounded by sparkly white, loving light. Make a cocoon of love around them or it. This changes the energy around your circumstances, and it changes you. And it can impact outcomes, believe it or not. And the next card you have is no news. Stop listening to the news. Some of you may be listening to a lot of extra news these days. Or if you're like me, you're trying to avoid it. The news tends to focus on fearful stories, and fear is a low vibration emotion. So turn off the news for the day, a week, or see how it changes your energy. Now, these are just, suggestions. You don't have to do it. You'll hear all the important news just from talking to other people. Or when you go on your phone, a lot of the time there's like a news feed, but there's one more on the bottom of the deck. Let's get one more. Money. Money? Question mark. Perfect for this reading, right? Think of money as a resource. Like air, you breathe in and you breathe out. There's always enough air. There's always enough money. It's around. Most people never feel as if they have enough money. There's always a feeling of lack around the word. Around the word. Change the word. Try calling money by a different name. I pay my bills with green energy. I have enough resources to pay my bills. I'm so happy I have enough pink bananas. So you see what they're doing there. I mean, they're calling money different things. Pink bananas. You could call it, funny paper. I'm so happy I have enough funny paper to pay my bills. I'm so happy I have enough resources. I am so happy I have enough green energy. All right. And notice when you change the word, you change your energetic connection to the money. Like I laughed at pink bananas. Laughing is a high vibrational thing to do. So like that actually worked. The fact that they put pink bananas in there. And I think that's funny. And also that would mean my banana bread turns out pink, and that might be weird. People will expect strawberry and it's banana. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, because you had the scarcity mindset one too. That was one thing that could be a limitation, right? So focusing on abundance. So that's what I have for you, and I hope this reading helped. And if it did, please show support. You know what to do. Thank you.